Westward Parts, we carry a wide variety of products, so I'm not going to go into all of it because I need a week. So, who's Westward Parts? I'm sure everybody's heard of us. We are an aftermarket parts distributor. We carry parts ranging through all seasons on the farm, whether it's spraying through to harvest, through the haying, even products for during the winter time. So we have 3 warehouses that we provide part support out of. The main one being Regina for here, obviously, but then as well in Red Deer and Winnipeg. All told, about 165,000 square feet of warehouse space, so lots of space to keep parts in stock for you guys. We have over 200 different suppliers from across the world, some as close as Saskatoon. Lucas with Wilger has been a vendor of ours for many years, as well as T-Jet, and a new addition recently was Freeform, as Trevor mentioned. We have access to over 60,000 part numbers, and we're over 50 years old. Been around for a little while. We've done parts for that long. So we're going to move into some of the products some of the new products that we carry. Touch base on different products. First one we're going to touch on is a Trafer Stream Bar. So fertilizer nozzle, essentially that's what it's meant for. It's a 20-inch bar with multiple nozzles. The idea behind it is you can now apply your fertilizer, it'll go straight down rather than at an angle or anything like that. It's straight down, you're getting even coverage across the boom. It's got a larger orifice, so you can get larger droplets going down. So larger droplets going to roll off the plant. It's not going to stick as much, so you're reducing crop starch. The ones we carry are the ones for the T-Jet and 2-lug style nozzle bodies. But if you do have, say, a case sprayer with Wilger nozzles, let the folks at Saskatoon Agri-Auto know. We can get some adapters, and we can definitely make them work for you. It is also a multi-rate stream bar, so you can adjust the metering orifice. There's 6 different settings on there. So if you're not quite achieving what you're looking for with your current setup, you do have a lot of adjustment in it as well. Moving on, still in the sprayers, much smaller units. A line of sprayers we've carried for a while is Fimco. These are going to be more estate-focused sprayers, very simple units, stuff you can tow behind mowers, for ATVs, UTVs. They'll go all the way up to a 3-point hitch, 300-gallon units. We also have some skid units that you can slide onto the back of a pickup truck, and those will be 200-300 gallons as well. A lot of them will have a variety of different pumps available. For the most part, the smaller units are going to be electric pumps, but the bigger ones do have roller pumps, as well as the skid units will actually have gas powered pumps as well. Lots of boom options available for every unit. So just because you see one with a 12-foot boom on it doesn't mean there isn't something else available. A lot of them will offer a boomless option as well that'll be up to 35 feet coverage, I believe. They're pretty, lots of customizability as well. With the electric pumps, you can get remote controls, as well as wands, you name it. Switching gears a little bit, going to go into harvest and haying. A company we just brought on recently is a company by the name of May West. They've been around for quite a while. They do a lot of work with poly products. Skid shoes, skid plates, cutter bar polys are some of the common ones that everybody thinks of, but they also do auger liners, trough liners, lots of products like that. We've carried their poly auger fingers for quite a while as well. It's been a neat product. Nice thing with that is if that breaks off and goes in a combine, it's plastic. It's not going to do any damage. It's going to come out the back, right? One of the neat products that came out of us working more with them is the slick plates, which is actually this guy right here. And essentially semis, 5th wheel hitches. It's a poly liner that you would mount on top, reducing the need for grease and stuff like that, so it's much cleaner installation. And with it being poly, it's always going to be frictionless, right? So One of the things we get asked about quite a bit is May West does carry poly pickup vans for balers. We actually carry them from a company called Tobin. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the poly pickup vans. Again, a neat product, really leveraging the plastic and the ability to ease crop movement, but also it's now taking the noise out of the pickup, so you can hear what the baler's going on, what the baler's doing. I've had folks that have claimed that it saved them a baler just having them on there, because now they're hearing something different going on inside the chamber, and they've been able to pick up on, hey, I got some bearings that need to be replaced, things like that, right? So, moving a little further through the year, going into the harvesting, something we've carried for a couple of years now is the KX7 concaves. These are made by a company called Condex. A lot of folks will look at it. I think somebody actually mentioned it today. Hey, this is a Sunnybrook. Yes and no. Condex and Sunnybrook work together in the design and R&D of the product. And then they've kind of gone their separate ways. What Condex has done is they've designed a premium concave where they've taken and put a tungsten carbide laser cladding on the leading edges of the wear boxes, ensuring for much longer life out of the boxes themselves, right? One of the big things with these concaves is with these angled bars that they have, it actually meets the crop head on as it's coming around the rotor. So you get a little more aggressive of a concave, and it actually allows you to slow the rotor down, maybe give yourself a little bit more opening in the concaves so that you can put more crop through and really focus on crop threshing. They are customizable. General rule of thumb for most folks when you're putting them in, for every single concave you're taking out of an OEM concave, we're putting 2 in. So they're half the size, much light, much easier to handle. And then there's a couple of different versions available where you see at the bottom, I've got the max thresh, which is the 2 square boxes with the angled bars on it, and then the round bars. Most setups will have 2 to 4 strips of the max thresh, and then the rest of the round bar. Because essentially you're getting most of your threshing started right at the start, and then after that, into the round bar, you're just doing more separation. And last but not least, another product from Condex is the straw claw chopper blades. I know we're a Greta Cobb country, but this is a product that I feel needs to be mentioned. That same tungsten carbide laser cladding that they're putting on the concaves, they're putting it on the chopper blades themselves. And instead of doing the whole strip, the whole side of the blade, they're putting lines on it. So what happens is, as you're pushing crop through, it builds these little pockets, and it wears like a sickle section, and it really holds onto the crop, pulls it through your stationaries, really creates much finer straw coming out the back. A lot of the response I've seen with units that are running it is a lot of your straw out the back settled down in between the stubble. It's not laying on top. A couple of the pictures you see there is actually a unit out by Yorkton where they did a full set of blades, and you see what the straw claws are looking like compared to the flail or to the wind blade. Really shows the difference of it. They are a reversible blade, and you are using your OEM hardware. So there's no need for changing of bushings and bolts and that kind of stuff. So that's it. Questions, comments, concerns? Death threats? Perfect, I'm on here. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.